How about a nice game of chess?
Hold on a second. I hear something in the background. My fault.
Yeah, John, I left the TV on.
Hold on a second. I'm messing that up right away. Well, since this is not a normal type of show, not a normal show, I thought I have a different intro because this is about Scientology. So far we got Roman, Katanapka, Sketches, Charlie from 4BZ Truth. Now people are coming in. Let me try to give you guys a fast background. This is not a full show. This is actually kind of a short show. What we're doing is, so you guys, I don't know if you guys remember, a short show. Oh, hold on. Oh, no, I got it on the wrong one. I got it on myself. That's not good. That's to make sure we're working. I got on the wrong self. I wanted to share the wrong screen.
Like
wow, we're starting off great.
Multiple dimensions right there.
Here we go. No, if you guys remember, we did a Scientology show called Church of Scientology. What is Scientology? So for those of you who watched it, you guys know that I went online. I signed up. I was doing questionnaires. And I was doing like 48 questions. And then we got bored of the 49 questions and we stopped. But since then, Scientology kept sending me emails. They keep sending me emails. Hey, we'd like to set up a consultation, let you know about Scientology and stuff.
Absolutely.
Every day. So since they had a 3:30 time slot, I said, okay, let's do it at 3:30. And I said, you know what? I'm going to do it online because we started this together, us and the people in the chat. We did this together and it's time to finish it. Now, this could be serious. We're going to ask some questions, why should I join? Does it even cost money? What's it take to be a Scientologist? Yeah. Do I get to meet Tom Cruise and get his signature or something? What? Hold on. Oh, hold on.
Your call?
Is this it? Let me see here. Hold on. Hello, this is Brittany with Scientology. Ooh, look, I'm already getting a text. Yeah, I'm getting a text.
And no disrespect, guys. We're not going to be rude.
Here. I'm gonna click yes. Oh, let me see here what happens. I'm pressing yes. Hello, is this Eric? This is Brittany with Scientology. Oh, don't tell me this is gonna be like a conversation text piece where they're not gonna call you and talk to you.
No.
That's what I'm wondering because if they do that, then that picture they sent what this person looked like. Hold on. Let me do this. Hold on.
I was gonna ask her cup size, man. Shit. Yeah, that's very sexist. I get it. I'm sorry. I'm only satiring.
Hold on.
However,
let me pull up something.
Good question though. I'm sure there's a
I'm so curious here. Hold on. I want to. What freaking email was that even under? God, even I can't even remember. I think it does it follow under my promotions? Does it follow? God, I can't even remember. How
if she's a double D, that's 33. That's Freemasonry. That's 33. If she's a double D. A B C D. That's 3.
Let me see. This better not be a freaking text, Dean, because that's messed up if it is.
Well, just tell her that you were expecting a phone call. How about that phone call?
Oh, I'll definitely. Let me see here. I'm trying to find.
Oh,
Huh. I wonder if I type in. Let me type in this. Hold on. I'm trying to find. No, nothing there. How about what if I type in this? What if I type in Scientology? Scientology. Let's see here. Well, I don't know if I accidentally deleted the picture or deleted her email for some reason.
You got Mandela affected. That's what happened.
Or is it under my other email address? God, I can't even remember. I got a couple email address. Maybe you know what? Oh yeah. Hold on.
It wasn't a time shift. Oh man.
Yeah. Oh, okay, hold on. This is going great. Hold on. A reminder. This is a friendly reminder. We have a meeting booked on the 25th at 3:30. I look forward to meeting with you. So I'm guessing it's gonna be I'm hoping it's gonna be a phone call because I don't want to text back and forth with questions like kind of like this. What is this? I'm interested in learning about Scientologists. Hey, I mean, we what we see on TV, we see on the news, we see documentaries, whatever, they're considered a cult. I mean, do I technically really know that? Not really, because I don't even know anybody who's a Scientologist except for the TV actor or the movie actor Tom Cruise and John Travolta.
Well, I mean, honestly, after doing research myself, the people that joined actually had chemical dependency problems. They've had all psychological. I mean, and they're doing better. Okay, so if they're doing better, you gotta ask yourself that question. Maybe this cult was for them, or if they want to call it, they don't call it a cult. I don't know. I'm not putting them down. I'm not putting them down that way.
You're right. Listen, I'm not a religious guy. I don't go to church. I don't practice the church. I don't read the Bible. But I respect people who have better lives because of going to a church.
Yeah.
Reading a Bible, making them a better person. So technically, if Scientology makes you a better person, so be it. I mean, I know we make our jokes. We made jokes of bronies, is it called bronies? The men who dressed up like My Little Ponies.
Yeah, bronies.
Hey, listen, if grown men want to dress up like My Little Pony and that makes them a better person,
sure. If it makes them a better neighbor, why not? If they're a damn good neighbor because they dress up as a pony, why not? So why not join Scientology? I just had some questions about Xenu and the 747s and Tom Cruise.
Well, I mean, right now, I'm hoping I'm gonna type. Is this gonna be through a text or am I actually getting a phone call? Hold on. Is this going to be a
text,
phone call or text?
Well, I mean, you can always show up the text worst case scenario.
I know, but
I wanted to hear the voice. I
wanted power, and they loved. I told I wanted power, and they loved me.
Like magic powers? You want magic powers? I want to ask her if we can get magic powers.
Because if this is by text, right? If it is by text, that means the little picture they sent of what like the person looks like, that person don't look like that picture.
Yeah. Well, I wanted to pitch a new concept idea. I know they've got those two rods.
Because hold on. I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry. I'm gonna share the screen of what this person looks like. That I think I'm gonna.
So I know you got to hold your hand. Oh, there she is. Yeah, that's the gal. Well, we don't know because you got a text. It could be anybody. It could be some dude. We don't know.
Peroxide, scope out my new song, Eric. Oh, cool. You got a new song? Yeah, I'll check it out. I'll check it out after the show. I I love when people from the chat make songs and music and stuff. You know.
Can you give him a wrench so he can just put a link in there so we can just find it?
Yeah. I'll give him a wrench and you can just put it in the chat.
Yeah.
Put your where we hear your song, people can hear it. Just okay.
Yeah. We're cool like that.
You're talking to a simulation. You might be right. You might be right because as soon as I text, is there going to be a phone call or text? There's nothing coming up. So I'm wondering if it is a simulation where it's trying to answer. Hey, and this is good to know. So when you guys get these meetings booked, you know what it is. So hopefully this helps you guys no matter what.
Again, and it's not to insult anybody because I am an anthropologist doing an chaotic neutral thing here. It means nobody gets insulted. However, you know, they have those two things that you hold, those two rods that you hold. I guess you take your detons or dantons or whatever. I was thinking about making one myself. I want to donate my time to Scientology. I want to make one single rod that you could put up your keister, and you could check your detons like while it's up your keister. I don't know if that's going to be popular. Maybe. You know, to hold the cold rods.
Yeah.
Check your. You could just have the one shoved up in your keister. An idea. I'm excited. I want to go join their organization. I think they have a whole desert with a huge town in the desert. They own their own broadcasting thing. It's kind of cool. Maybe that type of device would be popular there.
So everybody, his YouTube page is up, and the song that he's showing is called "Under the Steeple."
Oh, cool!
And it's 2 minutes left, and I'm waiting for them to call. They haven't responded to that email, so what the hell? Let's hear a little bit of this.
Yeah.
Dude, this is a perfect song and image to go with Scientology. Do you agree, Bob? Is this a good song to go with Scientology?
I'm going to have to smoke some weed with this one now. Now, did he perform this?
Now, I want to ask him: Is that you singing right there, or do you create the music on this? I'm curious. Are you the singer, or do you create the music on it?
Or are you just a remixer? You're a mixologist.
Yeah, you remix it up. Yeah.
Yeah, mixologist.
Oh, she texts, "I will call you." So it is going to be by phone call.
Shit.
Oh, this is great.
Oh my God.
This is awesome.
Yeah, and we have nothing but respect for the Scientology people. We're not going to be insulted. So you know, I don't insult other religions. I'm not touching it. I'm not touching anybody.
I made the whole song 2 months ago alone. Oh, that's cool.
Damn.
That's cool. So you play. So you did. That's me. Oh, that is you. So you create the music and you sing and write. You're like you know, Prince used to create his music and sing and did everything himself.
He's a grunge, man. He's all grunge. You need to be in Seattle, dude. You're a grunge like a motherfucker. He's bringing it back. He's bringing back grunge. He's even got the beard. Wow, man. Way to go. Way to go.
No, that's awesome. No, that's awesome. Good looking guy, too. It's embarrassing. Not because I'm ugly. Now everybody's going to be like, dude, I want to see your face. I want to see his face.
Yeah, no homo, by the way. No homo. But you're a good looking dude, but no homo. Let's just make sure we got to establish that right now. Let's just do that. Not that there's anything wrong with the queers. We're just saying there's no homo right now. No disrespect to the gays. We have a dead gay brother. His ashes are in a urn inside there.
It's actually it's in the Doctor Who urn.
Yeah, it's a Doctor Who.
Yeah.
Doctor Who. TARDIS. It's in the TARDIS.
Yes, he wanted his ashes in the Doctor Who. Whatever
TARDIS.
you call, yeah.
Yeah. Time travel.
That is awesome. So anybody in the chat, you guys, is there like a certain question that you guys kind of always wanted to know when I talked to them? Was there something that you wanted to find out? You know, I mean,
yeah. I mean, I'm going to ask about Tom Cruise and the sunglasses. Risky business. Scientology, they should know. I mean, they should be big fans of all the actors in Scientology, so they should know 100% if you wore sunglasses.
Puyallup power. Oh shit, Puyallup, right behind Auburn.
That's why he's grunged.
Puyallup.
Of course, that's why he's a Seattleite, man, or a Seattleite. You're a Washingtonian, so of course, man. Of course, you've got the grunge.
Yeah, I was in.
Like this dude sounds like he's from fucking Washington, like hands down. This dude's got Washington signature all inside of the song.
Yeah, I was in. We were both in Portland. We were both in Puyallup last week, bringing the cat to get fixed.
Yeah, we gotta get a cat fixed. It's not even Eric's cat.
Oh my God, this is going to be interesting. It is going to be interesting. At first, I thought we're going to do this by text. I don't want to do this by text because, you know, when you speak in a text, you don't know what the person is talking about unless you hear it in person.
Yeah. We'll find out.
Thetan levels of Scientology. I mean, Thetan levels of Scientology.
Yeah, Thetans. That's right, Thetans. Yeah, I want to make a single, like they have the double rods, but I want to make a single one that you could jam up your coasters. You just sit on it, and then you could have all the Thetans. You could test your Thetans. I'm not going to use it. I'm just going to make it. Hell no.
She just said going to call him 3:32. You know, I would have been late to, you know, if I'm going to do an interview and stuff, I'm on time. So this person is not on time. So,
well, there's Scientologists. Probably got to.
Here we go. Here we go, people. Hello, this is Eric.
Hi, Eric. How are you?
I'm actually doing fantastic. It's actually not raining in Seattle today.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Nice.
What state are you calling from?
I'm in Los Angeles.
Oh, fuck, Los Angeles, California. Okay, it's always sunny down there.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, I used to live in Fresno, California, not 3 hours away.
Oh yeah. Why did you move?
You know, Fresno is not the most glorious looking place there is, so I'll just make it short. Kind of joined the Coast Guard and all that, and the Coast Guard sent me to the East Coast, and then met the wife, and then they stationed me in Seattle, Washington, and then when I got out of the Coast Guard, I did not like New York, where she's from. I'm not a fan of New. I mean, I don't hate New York, but it wasn't for me, and I knew that she's not gonna probably like Fresno, California, because people think of California, they think of Los Angeles, Hollywood, by the beaches and water. Fresno's like a desert pit hole. It's like Bakersfield. People go when you go to die, you go to Bakersfield, and Fresno's like one step a little bit lower. And then we decided, hey, Seattle was great. Let's just move there and stay there. So, but I mean, I also lived in Maryland for a job, so I actually lived everywhere. New Jersey. So I've been around the whole United States.
That's cool. Do you like Seattle the best?
Seattle is the so far I would say Seattle's the most friendliest of all the places that I've been. Because Fresno, it's a different kind of an atmosphere. It's a little bit of a tougher town than most cities, and then of course New York, my father-in-law used to call people slopeheads. And slopeheads are basically people that, I don't want to make fun of anybody, but they're people who missing most of their teeth and wearing Carhartts. That's what he told me what slopeheads are. And then New Jersey is they respect their own, but they don't really care too much for outsiders. And then when I got a job in Maryland for me was not for me. Yeah, my brother moved up there a little bit into Maryland for the work at the Museum of Smithology, and we both got the hell out of there as soon as we can. Went back to Seattle.
I get it. Okay. Well, how did you hear about Scientology?
I mean, to be honest with you, I mean, I guess I'm completely honest with you. I don't know super a lot about Scientology. I know it exists. I know that it's there. And I think most of my knowledge, it's going to sound weird. But I know Scientology through Tom Cruise and John Travolta's in Scientology. And it's kind of interesting. I'm like, what is Scientology? Because, if you turn on the news, turn on TV, you don't get real answers. One group says Scientology is a cult, another group's not. But I'm like, but Tom Cruise is a great guy. I mean, I can't see Tom Cruise joining a cult, and you guys are huge. I mean, and I know Scientology is I know the creator's dead. I know he's dead. Hubbard, the sci-fi book writer. And I really honestly don't know too much beyond that. I mean, because there's not, you guys might have a Scientology church here in Seattle, but I've never seen one. So is there one in Seattle? Is there a Scientology church?
Yes, there is one.
Oh, there is one. Yeah. So I never got it. I know it has a lot where when I'm read, it says, take you to the next level. I don't know what that means.
You follow Grant Cardone?
Yeah, I don't honestly, this might sound weird. I don't even know if technically if Scientology worships like do they a church is God and Jesus Christ. Is God and Jesus involved at all in a Scientology world?
There is a belief in a higher power for sure.
So I heard that. Yeah, you're right. I heard that there is a belief in a higher power. I just didn't know exactly what that means.
Ready?
What's that?
So it sounds like I said, here's the deal. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Sounds like you're interested in learning more about what it is and if it is a fit for you, right?
Yeah, because I want to make sure that if I'm going to go down there, I like to have some kind of idea where I just don't go to the church and look kind of like, here's another idiot.
What people get, don't worry about that. But what people get started on is actually reading and learning about what it is and if it fits for them. Okay, so that's like the first step is you reading a book. Do you read?
Do I read? Well, yeah, here and there. Yeah, I read.
Okay, great. So we should get you started in learning what it is and if it even, relates to you at all. That's the start. Can
I ask you a question? I always see this word. Is Exuna that high power? What is Exuna? Is that like a higher power God?
I don't know what that is, actually. I've been in Scientology my whole life, and I don't know what that is.
Huh. Okay. I'm sorry about that. So
that's okay.
So what is it?
Did you get what I said though on the book thing?
About the books, yeah.
You like learning about the subject. That would be key because you could ask me questions all day long, but realize if you can imagine how many people have questions, the questions are answered in learning,
Okay.
Have you watched anything on Scientology TV as well? Because there's a lot of info on there.
I know you guys have a 24-hour network on YouTube.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah,
have you checked anything out on that?
I've honestly, I kind of browsed. I haven't really spent like a lot on it. So you're saying that it's something I should, or is there you guys on their network? I know it's 24 hours. Is there a certain time that a show really explains it, or is it just you watch it and?
Yeah, you should just watch it, and then you'll learn more about it. There's shows showing all the time, so you'll get a feel for it as well. Now, is there something in your life that you're looking to improve or better or anything like that?
Yeah, confidence and confidence and stuff. I mean, we've been in a weird world where, you know, I was part of the laid off team, you know, being laid off because of the pandemic, and with everything going on with the weather, it's hard to get going every day. You know what I mean? Because it's like, you know, sooner or later, you know, unemployment will end, this stuff will end and all that. And, you know, I don't feel like I have a true team around me to help me, to keep me going in a way.
Say that last part. It just broke out. Sorry.
No, you know, it's with everything going on. I don't feel like, you know, because you see, I don't have a lot of friends, so I don't have a lot of people that I could go to and stuff. So, you know, that's why.
Did you say that you were married?
Yes, I am.
Okay, so you have your wife.
Yeah, and she's lucky. She's she works every day, so I'm
Okay. So you're not working right now.
No, I got laid off and I get stuck with dogs.
Okay, what were you doing before you got laid off?
I worked in, believe it or not, I worked in the medical field. We delivered medical supplies to hospitals and everything. So I know it's weird, right? Medical supplies, you hear hospitals are filled up because of the pandemic and all that kind of stuff. But all my supplies are stuff that we used to deliver for surgeries, and those all been delayed. So since there's nobody really getting surgeries, they don't have a need for everybody.
Right. Okay, I understand. Are you looking for a job? Like, are you trying to get one?
Oh, I'm always looking. Oh yeah. I mean, I put them in. I put in applications every single day in a week, but but I'm not joking with you. In the last year, I've only had 2 interviews, and I've been a manager, supervisor, college degree. It's a real thing.
Okay, I get it.
So
Good. So we should focus on you though right now, because also
Focus on me?
if you increase your self-confidence in yourself and just work on yourself, I think you'll find some things about yourself that you can improve, because you can't improve or better, you know, someone else hiring you, but you can improve yourself and make yourself more able. You know what I mean?
okay, is that if is a Scientology church? Is it like a regular church? You go like every Sunday, you know, kind of every Sunday kind of a deal. They have special days. Is that kind of a thing that a Scientology church has, where you go like on a weekly basis?
Yeah. In a Scientology church, you can go any day you want. But did you understand what I said about handling the self-confidence thing?
Yeah, you work on yourself, make yourself feel better and stronger, and then that makes life probably easier.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah.
Okay. So that's where we should start.
Okay.
Okay. So how it works is you're going to read a book called Self-Analysis, and you're going to understand a little bit more about yourself and your mind. And there's procedures in the book that you can do to actually raise your self-confidence. And you do like a chapter or two, and then you go online and answer questions based on what you read. And that gets you a little bit more familiar with the writing and the knowledge of L. Ron Hubbard, as well as, you know, something you can actively start doing on your own self-confidence.
Okay. So to start out, so if I'm hearing this right, to start out with the Scientology, what you're saying is what you do is you read the book, and then you said you do like not a test, but you answer questions of what you just learned online. Is that what I'm getting at?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, that's right. And then you have someone that looks over your answers and lets you know how you did, and if you need help, we assist you with understanding the book so you can actually apply it to your life.
Is this something where you have to do the book first before you could join the Scientology?
What do you mean by join Scientology?
I thought I heard that you have to like sign up, like a church. You just show up on a Sunday, you know. But I heard somebody told me with Scientology, you just can't sign up and go. You have to. That's why I'm calling. So this is what I don't know. Just what I don't know. I just heard you have to fill like an application or something before you're even accepted to be able to go to a Scientology church.
Everything you've heard about Scientology erased from your memory.
Okay.
Just erased it completely.
Okay.
So the first step of learning about Scientology is learning from L. Ron Hubbard, like about yourself, because that's what Scientology is. It's knowledge about you. Okay. So Scientology consists of taking courses so that you understand yourself better and can help yourself in your environment. That's what it is. Okay, and it's a group of people as well that are trying to achieve a higher spiritual state. That's where you get like a group aspect to it as well.
Okay.
Okay, so what everyone starts on is reading a book. So that's why I'm like, okay, let's get you started on reading a book. You absolutely can go into the Seattle church. You are absolutely able to go in there. I recommend you start reading with a book with an online course. That's what I recommend.
Do I have to? This book you're saying, do I have to go like get the book like at a bookstore or?
We ship it to you.
Oh, you ship it to you. Okay, so you guys send the book. Okay.
We send you a book in the mail, and then it's an online course that you do.
Okay, so you send the book in the mail, and then when you do the course, you have to read the whole book first, or is it like you read a chapter, then you answer questions, and you go and?
Yeah, it explains it in the course, but you read a couple chapters. It'll tell you what chapters to read, and then it'll tell you what questions to answer. So you're answering questions as you go through the book to make sure you understand it as you're going through.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So there is a cost to it. There's a cost to the course, and there's a cost to the book and the DVD that it comes with. It's $80 for the whole thing.
$80. Okay.
Yep.
That includes tax or no tax?
There's no tax because you're in Seattle, and there's free shipping.
Okay.
Yeah. So let's sign you up for it.
Okay, so it's $80, and then as soon as I sign up, and then you guys send the book, and then the chapters, and then I'm just like I said, I have to always think it all the way through before it, and then after the $80, is there any other costs within the online part that I gotta know?
No, you just pay one time, and we work with you till you're done. So you'll receive the book. You'll receive an email explaining how to get onto the website for the course, and your supervisor will tell you how to do that. So then he's there in case you need help answering the questions or getting on the website or et cetera, et cetera. So he'll email you the login instructions. So then you receive the book, and then you start reading. It'll come with instructions too, so it'll tell you what to do with it. But we're also here every day so that we can help you and help people go through these courses.
Okay. Yeah. No, it sounds interesting. I mean, I know it sounds weird saying this, but I'm a huge Tom Cruise fan, and it's kind of inspiring that Tom Cruise is actually in Scientology. I watched him all the way back from Risky Business, where he was sliding across the floor with his white button-up shirt and his sunglasses, and it's so cool to find out that he's in Scientology. That's why I was thinking there's something more to this than what you hear on the news and stuff. But I'm going to ask you a question: why do the news? I mean, why does Scientology get all the bad rap when you watch TV and stuff?
Yeah, I mean, everything in the news is bad news. So you could ask yourself a question of anything.
Yeah, no, that's 100% true. So let's
get you started on this course.
Okay.
Okay. So what address do I send this to?
Let me see. So do I pay the $80 now, or?
Yes.
So I got to pay it right now.
Yes.
Okay. I tell you what. I'll tell you what. I got to check my bank account because I don't know if I have the full $80 yet. Let me check my account. I don't want it to bounce. And I got your text. Can I, once I get to $80, can I text you and then I can order the book for you?
Yeah, that sounds great.
Let's do that. Thank you very much.
Okay.
80. I'm sorry, Bob. I had an $80 to start.
Well, of course you're gonna pay money. It's Scientology. It's every fucking dollar.
I just want
And
to
then
like.
you start at the first course. No, I'm not, guys. We're not putting it down. Everything has cost. But when something starts off with wanting money, you got to question it. Did God intend for you to pay for spirituality when it's supposed to be free within the matrix of the living fucking whatevers? No wonder these guys are. Once you've paid so much money, you're committed. You can't just back out. Again, we're not putting it down. We've seen people benefit from this. Okay, let's not have a bunch of Scientologists getting all mad at us because people have benefited from it. But you will be paying money. That's no different than any other church, right, Eric? Any other church, you're paying your tithes, you're paying your.
And you know, just talking to her, you could tell she's not gonna go forward until you buy that book.
No, she ain't gonna go forward till you buy that book.
She wasn't gonna joke around like when I started talking about Tom Cruise sliding across the floor in his white shirt. She didn't even, let's start with the book. It's like you want to get you hooked.
Let's start with the. I stayed out of it. I didn't want to because again, we don't want to insult anybody. You guys heard it yourself. We don't want to insult anybody. She said nothing rude. She said nothing bad. No horrible things that we've ourselves had said nothing bad to them. But you will be they're just selling you a novel. They're selling you a book. You buy a Bible, you're gonna buy their Bible. You're gonna buy whatever book you're gonna buy. That's just the way it goes.
But an $80 book.
80 to start with. That's just to start with. Then,
remember, Bob? She said $80 and that's it. Yeah, right.
You know, I joined the Freemasonry. I had to pay $100, guys, to get into Freemasonry, and they sought me out. Well, I didn't have to pay; they paid for me.
But hold on, Queen of Swords is correct. Tom Cruise does have great confidence.
He does have great confidence. Can't seem to hold a wife down, though. I mean, you got to question a man who can't keep a woman for very long.
And Scott's right. College books are over $100.
Thank you. So we don't want to make anybody mad. Yes, you're gonna pay. You're gonna pay no eBay.
What happens if you buy the book on eBay? Is there like a code in it? And you try to go online saying, "Well, I wonder when you buy a book. I bet you they give you like a code, right?
Sure.
When you register online to take the quiz. I bet you there's a code within the book. So if you buy the book on the eBay, that code's probably no good. I'm not sure.
We don't know. I'm not going to experiment with $80
because the book has instructions, and I don't have that book instructions in front of me. And for this experiment, guys, I don't have $80 to spare.
Again, let's go ahead and say it like this: people are paying $200 to $300 per 20-minute session with a psychiatrist. So some people with these discrepancies will pay $80 for a fucking book. No. They go in and somehow magically get better. I can't.
Now, if you guys want to, if everybody in the chat wants to donate up to $80, then I'll call her back and get the book. You guys want to help me out? Get the book. I'll get the book and I'll do the test online with you guys. I will do the whole step. I just don't have a full $80.
It seems like a commitment. Again, let me say it, guys. Eon Hubbard was a Freemason. Now, I'm not putting them down. I was a Freemason myself. You do pay into it. It's kind of the same structure where you're going to be paying the whole way up to the top. But the question is, Eric, after they've paid their money, are they in fact getting something for their money? Are they getting the bang for the buck? Are they getting better with their lives? Are they getting the benefits from Scientology? We don't know this, guys. So that's why we're trying to keep it in the middle. We're not supporting. I'm chaotic neutral. Eric's neutral. I'm a pagan. I will not join anything at all. I like the land in the sky, and I've got my church wherever I sit and fart. That's my church. But some places you got to pay for that place to sit and fart. You know, and this is one of them. It's up to you. Yeah. Maybe you'll benefit. Maybe you won't.
Yeah.
Are you doing good now?
If you guys want to help out, if you guys want me to do it, I put PayPal in the chat. If you guys want to help out,
and this is not
I can raise 80, and we'll do this whole thing on the show. Now, here, Robert Hubbard texts. One wouldn't think that the books for church membership could cost thousands of dollars, but Rimini explained that there are 12 basic books in Scientology, and the package costs about $4,000. So for this one, it says there's actually 12 books, and it costs up to $4,000.
Yeah.
As a member gets higher in Scientology church, they are expected constantly to take courses, which cost from $650 for a beginner class and quickly escalate into thousands per course. The audits cost about $800 per an hour. And those Dianetic books, a package of books costs about $4,000.
Yeah. So Eon Hubbard has a thing where you got to pay money to move better and move and feel better with your life. Walt Disney, which was also part of the Freemasonry, who basically started his own cult. We're talking about Walt Disney Productions. You watch their shows, you pay money for their movies, you're paying in for their fantasy world. You're paying for everybody. You pay for Weinstein's fucking fantasy world when he slaughters teenagers naked in a summer camp. So you're paying no matter for whatever religion you're going to pay into, for whatever feeling you want to pay for. There we go.
Well, there's all his regular books. It's kind of funny. You go into the books of the Scientology site, and it's his regular books first. Buy his regular books, the beginner books package. Here, let's click on that. Here we go.
Oh, shit.
Buy $175 in stock. It's in stock. Good news, guys. It is in stock, the beginner books package. Okay. It's in stock. Okay. More about the beginning books package. Dianetics, the original thesis, evolution of science, the modern science of mental health, the fundamentals, thoughts, the problem of works, the slant of life, clear mind, the way to happiness.
I just recommend you smoke a joint. It's cheaper, and play some good music while you're getting a little high. I don't know. It's just me, just small suggestions. Or you could pay the $175 for a whole series of books to feel better about yourself. It's up to you. That's, if you're a Christian, you got your Bible, just read your thing and you feel good. It's free. You already own it. If that ain't enough for you, then you could buy the Scientology books for $175 and you could feel better about yourself.
Yeah. And they got play videos on their website. Oh, is that Hubbard right there?
I think it's old Captain Hubbard himself. I think in this reality comic book, he's now Captain Hubbard, and he's got multiple ships out in the water, and you become a sea cadet. I don't remember anybody ever becoming sea cadets in my fucking timeline, but you become a sea cadet.
Now, do you think that Tom Cruise paid somebody to read the books and do the quiz for him?
I think he was, in my time, supposedly dyslexic, so he would have to have special books, maybe written backwards. I don't know. Maybe because he's kind of half retarded, so he has to have retard books. I don't know. I just know that he wears a pink shirt and he refuses to wear sunglasses in his movies. So, I don't know. And he can't seem to keep a wife, so I don't know. And, I don't even think he has access to his daughter anymore. But it seems to improve his life somehow. Him and his boyfriend, John Travolta. Damn good dancer. I think he makes out with his pilot friends. I don't know. I don't know,
man. If I was John, hold on. What's it? What's this? In my reality, we are all Scientologists.
Okay, why not? Right?
What I was trying to say is, if I was John Travolta, right? I'll be kind of pissed off because it seems like Tom Cruise got all the good things in life, and John Travolta is making F movies, D movies.
Yeah,
C
he's making bad movies.
John Travolta is still making Mission Impossible, $100 million movies. So what is Tom Cruise drinking that John Travolta is not drinking? Or is John Travolta not taking the proper courses in Scientology like Tom does?
Correct. Well, and I'm going to say this, guys, and I'm not supporting anything. However, if there's one good thing about the whole pandemic, is the fact that Hollywood has to sit around with masks and they can't go to work sites. So all these big time fucking kick ass, cool fucking A-list A actors are now doing B shit movies because of the pandemic problem. Am I saying it's a good thing that this thing happened? Did God put it down here, or did the Matrix invent this whole pandemic so the actors can't fucking move forward with their class A whatever careers? Maybe. I don't know. Like you said, John Travolta's doing shit movies. He looks like an idiot.
Oh, one plane says you could get the book from eBay for $270.
There you go. Yeah, you guys don't, Eric. You guys don't need to donate money for it. We can go get. If we want the book, we'll go get it from $270 at eBay. So
hey, if they want me to go with the book, they want to do it. I'll do the whole book, and I'll do it online.
Yeah,
I
would buy the whole fucking thing.
The only thing is, I'm worried is even though I buy the book for $270 from eBay, is it a code that allowed me to do that test? Because
research it. I'm sure there's an answer. Somebody has the answer. I'm sure if you go to Reddit, somebody out there, some ex-member, whatever, is going to say, "Oh, well, don't buy the book because you'll need a code." Somebody will have that answer, guarantee it. So, I mean, if there's no code for whatever, then you could probably get it. I do know it's like online college. When you buy the book, you get a code for it, and then you're allowed to use that code to get into the classroom with. And so I know that. I remember that clearly because I've had hybrid classes in college before. So, yeah, it might be
here we go. I might have an answer for that.
Find out.
I might have an answer. Here we go. It says, the Auditor's Code, Scientology. The code first appears as a chapter in the book Dianetics. The original, I promise not to evaluate for the pre-clear to tell him what he would think. I promise never get angry with the pre-clearing session. I promise not to explain. So there is a code that first appears as a chapter in the book, but here, let me click on it. Oh no, that's hold on. The code written. Oh, are they talking about a book code? I hereby promise auditor to follow the auditor's code. Oh, that's like an auditor's code. That's not.
Yeah, I'm almost, Eric. I would, if I were a bet, and I'm a betting man, I would put money down that you're going to buy the book and it's going to have a special code that gets you into a special classroom where you're allotted so much time for the money you paid. So the $80 will get you this much time on the YouTube or the videos or whatever the fuck they have out, and then it expires. I guarantee you, because it's the same thing with the university. When I was going to college, I had hybrid classes, and you had a allotted time with that code that you bought the book, and it's just guarantee it. There's no way you could just buy the book for $2, $270, and then be allotted all these cool fucking online free classes for it. It'd be cool if you could, but it'd be brilliant on their half because then they would sucker you in. And I don't know. I'm not into the church thing. Our grandfather was a minister. He had his own parish and church, and they loved him, and they did a good job. So I put down churches.
I'll tell you what, man. Scientology, they got the whole thing. Because you type in code, right?
Yeah.
But every website pops up is all Scientology, so you can't even get an answer from a regular person because it's all covered with Scientology. So I wonder, they're thinking, what if somebody thinks that? We want to make it hard for them trying to find that answer. Serious.
You know what? Why would they not? And it's odd to me that YouTube, or not YouTube, that Google, who you got to pay so much money for to have your whatever site put as number one, because if you're not a big contributor of YouTube or whatever, of Google, you're gonna be like on the 70th. Like you got to like go through hundreds of pages before you find your website. You're way on the back burner. the fact that all of these Scientologists are on the front burner, man.
How come if I get this book through the first book is Dianetics. If I get the book here at the Dianetics.com, the book here is only $25. So I'm thinking the 80 because she says it comes with instructions, and I bet you the instructions is the one that has the code for you to do it. Because I'm thinking if you just pay $25, all you're gonna get is the book.
You get the book.
You're not gonna get the course.
Yeah, the other one gives you the online courses that go with it. I guarantee it. Yeah, that's definitely where it's headed. Yeah. I mean, somehow they got to get your ass in that fucking computer box. They got to get you talked to. They got to work out your demons, man. Or what did somebody say? Your detons or whatever. They got to figure that shit out, because you guys got to remember Xenu flew. He hid from the Galactic Federation, and he flew a 747 to what we would call now as Earth, and they volunteered to jump into the volcanoes. The passengers on the 747, which were just like these multiple different intergalactic species spirits that all jumped in the volcano. And Eric, and in fact, right now, volcanoes are erupting all over the planet. So that means everybody's being possessed by these things.
While you explain that, Bob, I'm filling this out because there's a seminar. I want to see if it takes me to a page where I have to pay to go to this seminar. So I want to find out.
Pay. Well, do it, but this show, okay, we're demonstrating anyway. So go ahead and fill it out and show up, but just don't go past that point. Yeah. So right now, guys, we have thanks to Joey Rocha, who somehow manifested all these volcanoes, cabron, and now you have released all these intergalactic demons that flew on the 747 with Xenu that jumped into the volcano voluntarily. I just think that Xenu didn't do it. I don't know if he was smart. He was a damn good pilot, though. Imagine he had a lot of flight hours in the 747. But again, in this timeline, guys, in this comic book, Xenu flew a DC-8. It was a DC-8 now. What's
with Seattle is primed for an earthquake? Damn.
Yes, we're primed for
because I'm talking about Scientology.
We're primed for an earthquake only because of the intergalactic spirits are in the earth. They've jumped into a volcano, and then they're in the earth, and now they're being released thanks to Joey.
Yellowstone is also long overdue.
Yes, it is. And so all the inner spirits are ready to come out.
No, you can sign up to go to the seminar for free, because what they want you to do is they want you to get in the door like what she was doing and want to sell you the book and all that and get you locked in. Because if you're there, if you actually show up, 90% of the people showing up is going to pay money.
Oh, of course you got to pay money. Of course you're gonna pay. You're gonna pay. You guys, don't you understand that spirituality isn't free? You gotta pay for it. Damn you, all of you.
Where's the sign-up forms for Scientology? Now, Venom, I don't know if you were there during the phone call with her. I don't know if you were. She didn't really answer like a whole lot of questions. Her thing was to start with questions is you gotta buy this book, and then you do online courses. It's $80. And then once you read that book and stuff, and then they're there to help you to answer all these questions, because you can tell she's trained, she's professional. Yeah. I was even trying to joke around, like, Tom Cruise sliding across the floor, his white shirt, button-up shirt, and sunglasses. And she was like, "Do you want to order that book now?"
Yeah, we wanted to know if Tom Cruise slid across the floor in Risky Business, the movie, in sunglasses and a white shirt. She wouldn't answer that question. I mean, I don't blame her, man. Probably being asked that a lot. I mean, because there's been so many changes with whatever the matrix we live in that, they're probably confused. I know that a lot of people that especially got the top tier of Scientology are really confused because they're arguing with the other people, like, no, he flew in a 747. No, Xenu was in a DC-8. No, he's in a 747. There's probably a lot of tension going on about what Xenu flew in. I don't know how you guys remember it. I remember clearly a 747. It's a DC-8 now. But anyway, the volcanoes are going off. That's what you guys are talking about. And so all of these tecton, whatever thingies are being released, and you're being possessed by them. I think Therefore, I am. But anyway, I think that the Earth President Earth President Biden, I think he is possessed by one of these Earth's or intergalactic spirits brought over by Xenu.
This guy doesn't look. If I want to believe in something, I don't know. He doesn't got that look to believe in something.
He looks like he knows something that you don't.
Isn't it?
You know what he looks like? A man who's made a lot of money and he is smart as fuck. We're not putting down.
Oh, no, dude, hold on. Let's be honest. It's not like science books. It is like, yeah, they sell pretty well depending on who you are.
Yeah.
But unless you're like Stephen King or something, you know, especially nowadays, book sales are like mediocre, you know, to make a lot of money off. You're not everybody's these big time #1 New York sellers. So for this guy to create a church out of it is great. And hold on, and let's not pretend that regular church is 100% free. I know church seem like it's free, but when you go to a church on Sunday, they always pass the basket, and you always feel guilty if you don't put money in it, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you don't want to be that guy where the guy next to you puts in $10, $20, and they put it in front of you, and you're not going to put anything in it. You know, you're always going to put something in the basket. So, you know, in a lot of ways,
God made sure I was broke. God made sure I was broke, so I couldn't join if I wanted to. I wouldn't. I can't. I'm not telling you guys what to do. I will. I can't.
And Ron I. Howard coloring book wife beating pictures.
Oh, yeah, they would kick me out the first day.
What's the whole Scientology? We know something you don't. Every level get more. Yeah. More level, more money. More money. I mean, right off the bat, you got to pay $80 just to read a book to get more answers because they're not willing to really give you the answers until you read the first book.
Yeah, and then you got to keep reading the books to get the answer. It's the chasing the dragon's tail.
Yeah, but only if you can pay for it.
It's chasing the dragon's tail.
You know, I guess I learned something, I guess, from the phone call in a way.
Yeah, she was very
nice. I would bet a lot of money that person we talked to was not the person on that email picture.
No, not with that voice. That sounded like a smoker lady.
I bet you, Bob, if you signed up to do a consultation yourself and they'll get an email from the same name lady, I bet you your voice, person you're talking to, will sound different.
Absolutely. Yeah, for the sake of this channel, we don't want to get ourselves shut down, especially by these guys, because they can't do it. Eric talked. I didn't talk. I'd be asking to. I wouldn't want I wouldn't risk the channel for this one. Again, if you're a Scientologist and you're watching this, we're not insulting you guys. We were very respectful. She was very nice. Everybody was very kind. Nobody was making fun of nobody. We're not laughing at you. We're laughing with you. So everyone remember that when we say these things. So we're just all having a good hoot right now. But there's old Mac Daddy himself, Eon Hubbard. It is science books. It's now based into a religion. Very good.
I wonder what's his most popular book. Is it the John Travolta movie, Battlefield Earth?
I wonder if Battlefield Earth is probably part of his collection. Yeah, I guarantee you. Gotta be. Again, and people, let's also put I gotta make sure we keep putting disclaimers out there. They are now not a cult. They are technically a tax-exempt religion. So now they are a religion. Okay. So let's just make sure we say this real clear. Your Christianity is a religion. All Islam religion. All these are all Buddhism religion. All tax-free exempt. Scientology is now religion. They're tax-free exempt, so you have to give them their title, their religion.
What is this? Bobby would have a field day over at Dianetics. Suicide tendency. Send me your money. Money talks. Like the AC/DC song, Money Talks.
I like suicidal tendencies. I seen your mommy and your mommy's dead. I seen your mommy in a pool of red. I thought it was the coolest thing I ever did see your dead mommy laying next to me. Now,
what about that song, All I Want Is a Pepsi?
All I want is a Pepsi. He wouldn't give me one. I want a Pepsi.
Give me a Pepsi.
If you can't laugh at life, then you would have to join Scientology, so they'll teach you to laugh. You got to pay money.
Well, guys, like I said, this was not a long show because I got at 4:30. I always got to go pick up somebody, but so this was just a little extra, a little fun just to throw together. But since I started Scientology with you guys on this channel, I thought since they responded with emails because of that show, I thought I'd share it. Now a lot of you got answers. If you want to join, it's $80. You guys want me to join? Give me $80 and I'll join for you guys. But hey, tomorrow is going to be fun. Tomorrow's show, Matrix Institute of Technology.
It's a new place. Yeah.
So you guys know, Teenage is working on being a teacher, being a school person himself to teach people, not like teach people on living in assimilation. I mean, teaching people to be better, teaching them techniques so they can be better people in society. I guess like Scientology in a way. I guess.
But he'll explain it tomorrow. Yeah.
So tomorrow we're gonna go into this tomorrow. Like we're the students. Yes. We're all going into everybody in the chat. We're going in tomorrow. Like we're all going into a Matrix Institute Technology class, and we're gonna have him teach us some things. Like what are some techniques to work better on yourself? What when you say bad energy and good energy, what does that feel like? What are some of the tricks? Now you can't tell us everything because he does courses for this.
Trade secrets, yeah.
There's some trade secrets, but he's a great kid, awesome person.
Yeah.
And what's this? I learned Travolta is a terrible actor. Well, he
used to be good. Against Scientology.
Well, John Travolta, he's that actor where like he stars in Grease, right? Then he dies out, but then he comes back in the movie with the babies, the Baby Talks. I forgot what that's called.
Yeah, I can't remember the name of that movie.
The babies, and then like he'll go away, then he comes back like Pulp Fiction. He kind of regenerates himself. He does Face Off with Nicolas Cage, like top of the game, and then he kind of like just dies off again. So he comes back like slowly, but right now that fucker is not coming back.
No, it's not a Nicolas Cage is consistent across the board. Nicolas Cage never dies out.
No, 3 Minute a Baby. That's
Look Who's Talking.
That's Tom Selleck. Look Who's Talking.
Look Who's
talking. Yeah. I do want to thank Hobbs, Carla Webster. I know Shakti Khan Na. They're all signed up through my website, and I think some of you others are there. I think Tom Murr, I think you're signed up to my website. I do want to say thank you guys.
Yes.
Because I am today, Bob will tell you, I was working on my next newsletter for the weekend. I'm getting it close to be done. So Look Who's Talking. Yeah, that's the right one. Yeah. Dreaming the Baby is Tom Selleck. 2 other guys. And
little girl, right? Little girl.
Yeah, 3 Minute and his little girl, and then they did a sequel. Look Who's Talking. There's like 3 or 4 of them, I believe, with the girl from Cheers, the second woman, not the original Cheers woman, the second one. I forgot her name.
Yeah, I forget her name. Yeah,
I forgot her name.
Well, she's a Scientologist also, I believe.
So and then Carla Webster says Matrixology, the new religion. Yeah, it really is. I guess you could say, you know what? I'm going to bring that up tomorrow. I'm going to ask him, do you consider Matrixology a new religion? I'll see what he says. He'll answer the question.
Yeah, we'll have the questions.
Kirstie Alley. Yes, that's her.
Yeah,
that's her.
Another Scientologist. So
that's her.
Her
so
career
guys,
is not either.
I do got to get going. Today was short and fun. I hope you guys like the phone call. Hope we all learned something. And if you guys want to be a Scientologist, go for it, man. Hey, in this community, I love you all. I don't care who you are. Dude, if you want to be bronies, be bronies.
Be a brony.
Bob, you want to be a Freemason? You goddamn, you are a
You're a
Freemason.
Freemason.
You be a Freemason. Sketches. You want to be tax free? Then you are tax free.
You are. You'll just become well, I forgot his name. The big one. Become a dudist.
Look at that little picture of the John Travolta dancing guy. I love that. So guys, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good day, and I hope you guys enjoyed this short little show. Love you all.